Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 here today on the channel. We're back on our DEI Caesar in Gaul Roman campaign. We're playing as Julius Caesar. This is episode 5. Here today we're going to be declaring war upon the Germanic tribes. War with the Suebi is upon us. We're going to be going after their king Ariovistus, the Suebian king. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Let me know where you'd like me to expand and conquer. Tactics, suggestions, and unit formations are all welcomed in the comments. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. That's why the button's there for. Alrighty, so in the last episode we managed to defeat Vercingetorix in the siege of Lycia here. Unfortunately, during the siege and battle, we lost Mark Antony, died on the field of battle, 29 years of age. Marcus Julius Antonius did die, however, he did leave a child. We'll give him or her a good office, but now sort of bloodsick, Caesar now is carving out a kingdom in Gaul. So we currently have, of course, Julius Caesar himself with Legion 1 here, ready to push against the Suebi. We've also got another Legion here, Legion 5, with just Ventio, nobody. 2 other units are pushing even further north into Germanic territory. We currently have Secundus Julius here, and we've also got Decimus Julius Brutus pushing up as well. We have 5 units in current operation, and 5 are going to be pushing north against the Suebi. We currently have an army down here just holding the border against the Nervii and Boganatus, because I don't trust him. And we do have another army here in Cisalpine Gaul recruiting to bring further reinforcements to the front. So we're about 150 turns into our Let's Play. It does take quite a long time to sort of burn through turns in Caesar and Gaul, but we can kind of see how the diplomacy is sort of shaping up and see some of the major players here, of course. So we do have the Tarabellii, Tabalia, I think that's how you say it. They're Celt-Iberia. They're not actually Celt-Iberians. They're just straight up Iberians that are pushed over the Pyrenees. I thought they were Celt-Iberians. Okay, so we've got the Suebi here. They are pretty much the dominant faction there in sort of northeast Gaul. Now they are at war with the Nervii here, which is interesting, and they've managed to take some territory in Germania Inferior. The Nervii are still quite strong in the northwest as well. So we've managed to get rid of Vercingetorix of the Arverni. That was the one king on the hit list. We've still got to get rid of Boganatus of the Nervii and Ariovistus of the Suebi. And we want to get revenge for Mark Antony here now as well. So it's currently pouring down with rain in Gaul, in German-occupied territory. It's going to be the first time where we get to face the tribes that have crossed the River Rhine. So let's straight up do that now. So who are they at war with, actually? They actually are at war with the Nervii. Well, look, you know what? I will join your war against the Suebi if you give me a nice piece of cash. Cash money, please. Oh, they might actually give us a fair bit. Maybe not. Maybe 3,000. Rejected. Okay, we're trying to go with the Simpzy cheese strat instead of straight up war decking the Suebi. If we can get some sort of compensation to push an attack in their lands, I'm just going to take it. And they've accepted. The Nervii will pay us 1,000 gold to attack them. And we shall. Alrighty, so first up here near our neighbouring territories, they have 26 units just north of Vesontio. Further north, they have territory here in Sylvia. We want to try and push that. We want to get a nice border here with the River Rhine, and we've got this here as well. Okay, well, let's just have a battle straight up. We'll move you into position. Can you get up even closer? No. So if I attack that, we'll Caesar come in, because we want to try and get these units higher up. So cross that, please. Now, if I attack this, is everyone going to come in? Why has it done that? I want to fight this on a 2v1. Right, that's no matter. We're going to have to command the other army while Caesar comes in as reinforcements. So we'll play this one, our first battle against the Suebi. Looking at the numerical wise for the army, 7,435 we have to their 7,725. Okay, spearmen. Their army builds are slightly different. Potentially swordsmen are even better than the Gauls, but looking at the auto resolve, potentially not so much. So they do have a lot of cavalry, 5 units here, a lot of skirmishers here as well, and they actually have some Germanic hunters, which you're going to really have to watch out for. No matter, let's fight this one on the field of battle here today, and have our first fight against the Suebi. Alrighty, let's fight this one on the field of battle. The Battle of Rakorion, 53 BC. The wooden men, the children of doom, and the garrison coming forth. We've got Legion 1 here under Gaius Julius Caesar, and Legion 5, who is going to be taking the first initial impact, the brunt force of the front line. In war, truth is the first casualty. A Greek playwright. Alright. Okay guys, welcome to the battle map. Let's start the deployment. It's a nice dry day. We'll take that. So actually fighting the Suebi on a clear field of battle. They're not skulking, they're not hiding around like the Gauls skulking around in the forest. So Caesar's army's further back. Just because there's such a clear amount of terrain here, I'm just going to fall back because we really have no rush to form anything up here. We'll wait for Caesar to come in. We'll put his professional troops further at the front. We'll wait for Caesar to come in. So here is Legion 5, recently recruited from the Italian peninsula. They're not sort of as battle-hardened and professional-styled troops like Caesar's army, slowly but surely trickling through here now. And my ballista as well. We've fought the Helvetii and Octodoron. We've taken out Massalian Greeks and the Averni. Now, the Germanic Suebii will be dealt with. Alright. Let's pause and set things up how I would like. So let's allow Caesar's force, like I said, to assume essentially the front position. So what we want to try and do, because they will be probably trying to charge me a little bit here, so we'll try and bring this further back. So that's fine, I'm quite happy with that. So let's go with a couple rungs deep of about 5, and we'll go like that. We are attacking them at the end of the day, which is a interesting proposition, but traditionally through this campaign so far, due to our artillery supremacy, the AI often seems to take the initiative on me, because at the end of the day, we can just sit back, relax, and rain fire and death upon them. So we haven't got any baggage trains in these armies anymore, so we don't have to deal with them, of course. And we've got our generals. So let's try and divide them up here. We'll make a stock standard, typical noob box for now. And then we'll try and rotate. So this is just a medium cavalry unit, okay. And we've got some archers there. So let's try and move you to this position here. And additional cavalry will move to here as well. Alrighty guys, reform. So what have we got here operating with? Medium melee cavalry of the Vacontii. So these are actually a unit given to our vassals. There is one Gaulish faction that has remained loyal to me, the Vacontii, our puppets, just north of Massalia. Reforming into position now. Caesar is here, and we need to quickly reform the line and make sure we are in full fighting form before the Germans hit us. Our first time against them. I'm not entirely sure exactly what's the overall difference between the Gauls and the Germans stats wise, but I imagine they'll be the same. They're all barbarians to me. It's all Greek to me. Alright, we still don't seem to have a line of sight against the Germans. Yeah, that's slightly off. Unfortunately, just due to the reform. Look, once everyone's in a comfortable position, realistically, there's no reason why we can't sort of move up and have a bit of a sneak peek, eh? Yeah, this is clustered. What? Not good enough whatsoever. Okay, so I'm quite happy with this position. Let's move up with some skirmish cavalry and cavalry. So let's try and move them up out of their position. And the only skirmish cav will just send them right through the center here. And we'll keep these guys on the flank just to see. So we've already got a little bit of line of sight here. Some very heavy archers there. Oh, but it does look like the Germans are now in range. We might be able to get some artillery bombardment, but even our defensive position there, they might be sizing up an attack. Pull further back, you don't want to overextend yourself too much. Let's send this out here to try and skirmish. Yeah, toggle skirmish mode. Nearly accidentally clicked toggle dismount. Hit the light guys here. And artillery bombardment is already coming off. Pull back there, that's perfect. So it does look like the Germans will be coming out to parley. Push further here. Hold! Brave men of Rome! Alright. And pull back to this position here. Try and drag them further in, I guess. Those horse archers managed to make a break. Already getting some short artillery fire. Oh, Peeler. Seem to be doing well. Hit these guys further at the back. You fall further here. So we are back and forth skirmishing with the enemy. Alrighty, and we're doing quite well. Okay, their skirmishers have now moved up. And we're counteracting with theirs. So looks like they're going to send their spears firstly over. We're going to get a couple of peeler shots first before the German line hits us. Hold the line, men. This is the first time fighting these Germanic beasts. Every man bleeds. Alright, holding there, and they are doing quite well, those naked lighter units. We still seem to be holding off the peeler there. Alright. So overall, we're holding quite well. Aim for these other guys further back. Okay, what we don't want to do is allow these archers here to sort of hit us like that. So try and swing around the front, try and hit that. And they're just getting smashed by peeler, actually. So we've dispersed that somewhat. Alright, we've pulled them out there. Just try and hit these guys from the side now. Try and run them down and give them a bit of hell. They're sending in some heavy spears first. That's fine. Throw an Inspire and a Rally. Potentially, you could be higher up here. Along with Caesar. So you can run that down there. Hold the line nice and firm. We'll be laughing. Right, they're dealing with them. And we do have a unit of cavalry going after some skirmishers. Go on, lads. Run them down. For the glory of Rome. Oh! Oh my god! Some guy's skull got caved in so hard it made a dent in the ground. Okay. Right, so we seem to be mopping up their cavalry and such a lot easier. Maybe it's due to poorer quality cavalry than theirs. Oh, we might need to get you to double back here, actually. Alright, and you can swing sort of this way a bit more. Right, you need to be pushing for this. Okay, how much of our army is just sort of sitting back and not being optimized? A little bit of it, because as you can see, left is seen to be holding, but even our flanks are simply not being utilized here. The center seems to be holding quite well. They seem to be throwing a lot in here. They actually have a unit of pikes. The Germanic pikes. Wouldn't have thought that. And they actually seem to be doing a little bit of a number on the center there, imported by the Hellenic world, I guess. Yeah, and they are actually pushing us back here a bit. There's actually a fair few of them. Wow, the Germans have a few tricks up their sleeves. Wow, alright. Well, what we need to do is give them some... Oh, my cavalry's really routed there. Are they... No, they're still light. They're just surrounded, I guess. We need to show them some Roman grit, I guess. So we need to be pushing around here. And, yeah, look at this, man. There's so much here. It's actually quite ridiculous. That are just sitting back. So we really need to go. And envelop around the back. Here, a little bit as well. We could very well get some of our generals in, but after the death of Mark Antony, Caesar is a little bit hesitant. But those pikes did push us quite a bit there. Okay, artillery. How well are we sort of... Oh, that's not an artillery piece. This is an artillery piece. Alright, so try and hit into the top of that. Yeah, it's a little bit harder at this close range because, yeah, you burn 5 Roman legionaries there, so maybe we're better off hitting back stuff here. Or even that was a little bit way. One guy got taken out there. Some poor German. Alright, come on, lads. Completely and utterly surround them. They're trickling further back. I believe they've got like further reinforcements maybe trickling in. Come on. Gain the ground. Yeah, because that's coming really quick in. They're now completely surrounded. Come on, continue to push and rotate down the main line. Give them hell. Swing that away. Alright, that cavalry's disengaged from our own. Just a shame they got sort of caught down here. They are going for our general. Yeah, push further around the back there. There is a bit of a problem that can arise if too many units get pulled out like this. But I still think it's worth the risk because we basically just want to try and envelop that entire flank there. Because they're still buckling. Continue to push your way down the line here. It is turning into a mass slaughter of Germans here. Bring them down, lads. Show them Roman authority. Right, they're in a full retreat. Some still trying to break that centerfold. Still holding and maintaining a strong position, even some of them. Oh, there goes legionary Titus Pullo. Carving Gauls up. Gauls, Germans. Ah. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Alright, we need to get rid of you. Come on. Alright, what's going on here? I guess some routing units there didn't hold on. Alright, you go for this. Alright, come on. It's probably time to send Caesar and the other generals in. So this is a very heavy spear unit. That is the general bodyguard. We should be able to surround that at least. Allow Caesar and some of the others to go for it. Trying to utterly surround the general unit is probably the play. Push for it, man. I don't know what exactly is going on with the collision there, but it's not the best. And now they're starting to go for it a bit. So far, from what I've seen from the Germans, I'm nowhere near as impressed as the Gauls. But to be perfectly honest, this could be a bit of a blip in the radar, because this is a border territory. They probably weren't expecting a surprise attack by the Romans. We're fighting with Legion 1 here, even though Legion 5, the weaker of the two, started the engagement. Yeah, these light missile guys are going to do quite well. They're going to pick apart and eat these veteran legionaries for dust there. Eat them for breakfast and kick them to the curb. You push for this. They're trying to run and chase that down with such heavily weighted armor. It's like the Battle of Agincourt all over again. Right, we need some cavalry down here or something, because there still seems to be a couple units still not giving out for the Germans. There seems to be a pesky horse archer unit. Yeah, there we go. Let's give them a good old Roman heavy cavalry legionary charge. There we go. Run them down, men. Leave none alive. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Gobble them up. Bring them down from their horrors. That guy just looks like he's praying. Come on. Riddle them with spears. Oh, now we've got them. Do we? Alright. Let's continue to speed things up. And run what we can. So we killed about 7,000, was it? We've avoided a siege, which we've only had... Yeah, we've only had one playable siege. I wanted to have the siege of Elysia, but the goddamn Nervii, if you watched the last episode, the nerve on them, they made the decision to attack Caesar in the open field. Kind of worked because Mark Antony died, but overall, it got rid of the siege. So, 7,435 Romans against 7,725 Suebi. We lost 2,000. They lost 6,500. Looking at the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted, legionaries did well, of course. 139. Caesar did alright. 240. 239. 300. Cavalry did well. Skirmishers. Oh, even just some of the auxiliary skirmishers. 74, 72. Unfortunately, we can't see exactly what Caesar's force did. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. Victory. We have a victory here today for the victorious dead. Oh, what? We lost a goddamn cavalry unit. Oh, well, that's alright. We managed to destroy, like, I don't know, 20 of theirs. It's only fair. Alright, so now... Yeah, Caesar's movement got nuked there, which is a shame. Oh, and so did this guy's. Oh, so we can't take this territory in one turn. That's a shame. Regardless, Brutus can push up here. We'll allow this settlement to be taken. Oh, I thought we might have had a bit of a fight. And we have to bring up the other army at least. But it looks like the loosely occupied hovels of the Germans, yeah, they don't seem to have a very big garrison. That's interesting. Alright, let's break this down where we can. And I guess we allow you to double time to the capital on the River Rhine. Okay, we've got a secondary army here as well. Where's my spy, actually? You don't particularly want to be going... Yeah, it's too far north. Because I wanted to see what they had further north. Yeah, alright. Look, you don't want to go in blind... Okay, we're good. We got the RNG of no one lurking around in the forest. You don't want to be pushing legions through the forest without any line of sight. Varus, give me back my legions. Right, so we've taken that now. Trevorcum. And this there as well. Alright, so we're gonna take... Yeah, we're gonna take at least 3 Germanic territories in quite quick succession. And by the look of it, I still can't seem to see where Ariovistus is. Maybe he's further back to the north. Maybe he is in Germania Inferior dealing with them. Because they've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories left. And we might not see him for some time. With a quick victory in the south... Yeah, it looks like we've actually caught them. I think that's what's happened. I think they are dealing with the Nervii. The tribes are fighting so far in northern Gaul that we've actually striked them from the south. Because we've been fighting in the west of Gaul for quite a long time in this series. And it's only just recently now that we've actually doubled back through Meneludunum in our Cisalpine regions and pushed back up there again. So guys, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments would you like me to expand and conquer. Once we get rid of the Suebi, I think it's quite naturally... it's a good idea. We should naturally go against the Nervii. I think that's probably our best bet. The Tarbellii are doing alright. And yeah, we've still got some factions up near Britain as well to deal with. But we've had a first battle against the Gauls. Ariovistus has not been found, but we're going to be able to probably gobble up a lot of this Gaulish territory until he comes down and deals with Caesar. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.